underway. Grand finals of DreamHack Dallas. 3 days of competition. All leads down to this one best of 7. Remco up against Torment. Torment brings it in for Squishy. And it's knocked away by iGnite. TSM handle the quick kickoff from Cloud9. Gimmick ends up picking this one up.
And already demos from Cloud9. They were incredibly physical earlier in this tournament. We'll see if they bring that into the grand finals.
And the touch for Remco will head over to Cloud9's back wall. Gimmick gets right under Remco on that. Metzenaris gonna play that one away. iGnite challenging Gimmick, but it's gonna be Squishy in TSM's corner. Metzenaris gets there quickly, a boomer downfield. Gimmick against the back wall against iGnite. Squishy fighting Metzenaris, and Metzenaris to pass over to Remco. Now iGnite up for this as well. Gimmick over in midfield. A minute of gameplay in. Ooh, almost finding it off the ceiling. There's iGnite. Metzenaris shot is saved by Torment. Still keeping it in though is Remco around the corner. Gimmick has the clear out to midfield, and Torment gonna keep it going. iGnite gets it out towards midfield.
But a double commit there from iGnite and Metzenaris. A win here from Gimmick. Squishy waiting out in the middle.
Gimmick racing for this. iGnite gets in the way. Metzenaris comes in quickly. TSM defensive acrobatics. Remco gets the crucial clear. Squishy gonna take it right back to the orange half. And saved again by Metzenaris. Metzenaris has been so good for TSM today. It continues on the defensive end.
These guys did not take Cloud9 down in the E-League Championship, by mistake. They know how to play. Metzenaris was a big factor in that. And we're still seeing the feelers coming out. 2 minutes in, no goals.
iGnite still feeling his way. Squishy takes this from the pass on Gimmick. Remco, not the best touch. He's gonna need some help. Torment's up for this. High against the back wall. Squishy's there against the back wall again. Gimmick, shot blocked, but he gets the rebound on the backboard. iGnite gets there in time. TSM keep the gate clean. No one getting through for Cloud9. Metzenaris can only delay Squishy's path towards the box. Remco against the backboard again. TSM, stellar defense here in the first half of game 1.
But they're running out of boost right now. Remco not able to pick up that corner boost either. He's going to have to make this hit. Both TSM and Cloud9 getting out of their sieges without any troubles. But, both defenses can only last for so long.
And even coming back on the rotation, Squishy had a play on it, and he gave Torment a chance. Taking it away from TSM defense. iGnite cut off by Gimmick again. This is what we saw Cloud9 do in their last matchup against Dignitas. So aggressive in the thirds. Torment demoed on the play, but Squishy first to the ball. Another demo.
That demo could open things up.
Remco able to get it out to the side. Gimmick has a bump. iGnite bumps Torment out of the way. Gruesome play on the pitch right now. Cars bumping into each other. Torment up high for this on the backboard. Torment doesn't have the touch, but the rebound is Gimmick's, and he's Torment who scores! Cloud9 have the lead!
Off the back wall. Torment can't get this double tap, but watch, he lands, jumps out, and gets the dunk!
Unbelievable!
Torment stepping up for Cloud9.
Wow! TSM stunned.
And that was such great patience from Torment. He was waiting and time. You could see him just stalling there on the backboard, waiting to time that jump. But then the deny there as well. Torment on all sides of the ball, making an impact.
iGnite around the corner. Remco following closely. Metzenaris coming in on the rotation. Bangs it off the side wall. iGnite almost forces it. It's a double commit by Cloud9. Shot looking for iGnite, almost pulling a Torment himself. Minus the dunk sitting on the backboard. Squishy finding his way back to the side wall. Cloud9 hanging on to this 1-goal lead. iGnite fighting Torment for the ball across the box. Squishy, dangerous across the crossbar. And now the shot, Remco tries the changeup, doesn't work, and then punched out by Torment. Still TSM are hunting 30 seconds. They have pressure. Can they execute the touchback? Calling a back pass to Remco around the corner. Has another touch. Torment was hit right into him, high up. Now they wait for Squishy's touch. iGnight misses. And Metzenar's going to have to take this from midfield. 15 seconds. And a big clear for Torment down the pitch with 10 seconds remaining.
That Torment gonna relieve, or that clear by Torment relieving so much pressure. Now putting Cloud9 on the attack.
Remco looking for Metz. Gimmick slowing down, and now Squishy kills it. iGnight, he's got Remco on the wing off the side. Remco has that touch, caught by Torment on the backboard. Torment carrying this, trying to get to his teammate. He finds Squishy Muffins in traffic, and Squishy kills it. Cloud9 take game one.
A close 1-0 win from a sensational dunk from Torment.
And not for lack of effort from TSM.
We have to see this play again. Torment going for a double tap. He's going to miss it here and then stays on the backboard and jumps out right in time to dunk on Remco. An insane play, and that was the difference maker, the only goal of the game, and it was a quality one.
Yeah, even across the board. 6 shots for TSM to 7 for Cloud9. 1 goal separating the two, and it took Torment dunking the opposition on the top of the net to score. And now you go into game 2 and you're like, no one has this series in hand at all after the first game.
It's been the MO for Cloud9, Jorby. There's been games where Cloud9's down and you count them out and they somehow manage to pull it back in the final seconds. In this game, another close game, but Cloud9 finding a way to win time after time. TSM, They competed in this game. They very easily could have won this game. There was a chance with iGnight off the ceiling. There was good pressure from TSM, but they're going to have to keep TSM down.
TSM looking to bounce back. It was a neck-and-neck game number 1 in this grand final. An unlikely path for TSM. An unlikely story for this squad who disappointed in RLCS League play. Find themselves 1 series away and down against Cloud9 in that very series. Gimmick around that corner. Squishy in midfield against Remco. He has Torment. Can't find him on the cross. Metzenars breaks that up. iGnight, Gimmick just barreling towards him. Remco can't get it by Torment. Up it's Squishy. Squishy off the crossbar. It bounces up and out. Remco gets back in time for TSM to get it to the corner, but Squishy the pass across. Metzenaris couldn't get the clear out. iGnight delivers there.
And TSM catching a break. Squishy, normally he won't miss those. That one, a very narrow miss. Crossbar down and out. TSM, however, still have to get something going on this offensive push in the open net.
And Squishy gets it. TSM, everybody caught up past the midfield line, and Cloud9 take the first goal in game 2.
That hit off the side, the final player back for TSM wasn't ready for it. Remco really blasted that ball, and Squishy's just going to chase it down after the player missed in the middle. There was just wide open field. He's not going to miss a shot that open, ever.
A miscue costing TSM early.
And those are mistakes that you cannot make in the grand final.
Especially when Cloud9 held you to nothing in the first game after only scoring 1 goal themselves, and that was with plenty of solid chances that TSM were able to generate. Metzenaris on his own backboard. Tough to get back to it. Torment sends it. Gimmick sneaks it in. Cloud9, 2-0.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and somehow Gimmick always finds a way. Remco pre-jumping a player coming off the wall, but he just skips it in underneath the defense, and Cloud9 going ahead by 2.
And Metzenaris off the backboard, he didn't have anything to get back to it. And both Torment and Squishy in the corner, they took the boost away from Metzenaris. iGnight tried to do something about it, and he couldn't do anything as Squishy had the pass out over to Gimmick, and it was just excellent placement. Torment.
Excellent placement and Gimmick. That goes hand in hand, Jorby.
It's just, he never seems to be off. Squishy shot right into Metz, but Gimmick is right there. He can't pick it up, but he does grab it. Oh, and a great pick from Metzenaris. The demo on the back end. Torment has the race, and he gets over to the corner. Metzenaris, iGnight wants it, and it's broken up by Squishy, headed the other way. And up high for Metz, off the ceiling. iGnight, he got in the way of Gimmick. Remco's shot, no good. Torment clears it off the rebound.
A slight defensive mistake there from Cloud9, but TSM doesn't punish them. As we approach that half game point, Cloud9 in full control, looking to get more insurance goals under their belt.
Gimmick. Cross the side. Remco has ignite. Ignite too far under it. Keeping it up. Squishy. Back downfield. He's by the midfield line. Metzenaris takes it away from him. And Gimmick, big miss. How does ignite respond? Back over to Metz, and it's blocked by Torment. Remco turns around as Gimmick was right on top of it, and Gimmick gets by him. Now it's up to Metzenaris to clear this out. 2 minutes to go and 2 goals to go for TSM. Cloud9 doing well, just keeping the ball away. Not a ton of shots from TSM, only 2 so far in 3 minutes.
TSM is having trouble finding opportunity for their third man back. They just can't seem to get that third man a clean shot on net.
And across for Gimmick, so ignite by midfield, and that touch got away from him. Remco tried to salvage it, it didn't work. Metzenaris on his way out will get a touch on the ball, but now they have to wait for Squishy. Ignite on that challenge. Now it heads towards the box. Remco carries this out as far as he can, and he gets the read on Torment. But defensive reads are great, but there's Gimmick. He just catches it under, slips it through. Cloud9, 3 goals.
Gimmick has had a stellar weekend. Does it again here, fakes the shot, lands with no boost, and flicks it in. There's nothing Gimmick can't do right now, Jorby.
TSM have no answer. Game 2 belongs to Cloud9. With 1:20 TSM, they have to start the clock on this next possession. And a shot goes in for Torment, and Cloud9 do not stop. The pedal is on the floor, James.
And it's insult to injury, and you're right. Why would they let up? They want to crush TSM 4-0 in game 2, end all hope.
The last time these 2 teams met in the grand final was at E-League. And every game was a 1-goal game, and TSM put a stomp to them in the final set, or the final game of the set. Now Cloud9 dishing out a stomping of their own here in this grand final in game 2. Gimmick passed another, and Squishy shot. Oh, Squishy, what a dunk! 5 goals, Cloud9.
This is a bruising revenge for the Brazilian DreamHack. Squishy going all the way from downtown, up from the sky, an aerial attack, a dunk. Yeah, he's dive bombing.
Whatever you want to call it. There's still a minute left of gameplay. Cloud9 are in World Championship form. Shot, blocked, it doesn't matter. TSM, their woes continue. The start of game number 2, and game number 1 was really much better for them. They had headway in Cloud9's half, and they had passing plays. That third man was a little closer up. They were faster around the pitch, but Cloud9 have starved TSM on a lot of these possessions. It's been hard for TSM to be as fast to the ball as Cloud9 has been. The overall resource game has belonged to them in game 2.
It seems like TSM has just been completely turned off by this Cloud9 attack. Nothing going for them. And time winding down, a 5-0 win in game 2 of the grand final.
Well, who else other than Cloud9?
Oh, let's make it 6.
Squishy! Oh, Gimmick almost had it. Cloud9 take game 2 in excruciatingly dominant fashion.
And how do you recover from this?
And how can we be that surprised, James? This is what Cloud9 did to Dignitas.
You can see Squishy just lounging like it's another day in the office.
When you score 5 goals, do you really have to sweat?
It's not over yet, though, Jorby.
However, game 2.
I mean, yeah,
game 3, get the sweat going. But
it's Cloud9 is playing chill right now. They are so calm, so confident. It reminds me of when they were playing in the World Championship against Dignitas.
Yes, absolutely. And they crushed Dignitas in that grand final. It was multi-goal wins, sometimes by 4 or 5 goals. That's the kind of form they looked like in game 2. TSM, they have to find a way to win in the midfield. They have to find a way to break out. Because Cloud9, it's just that aggressive play style. Gimmick will dive at the ball in the third, and he's going to win. So TSM, they have to find an answer for Gimmick and Squishy right now, and Torment, all 3 of these guys.
And it's going to be tough. Cloud9, they're in form right now, and they did this exact same thing to Dignitas. Dignitas, they went up 2-0, and then Dignitas was able to get a game because, you know, now you're at the point where you lose this, you've got to reverse sweep in the grand final against a team that's hot and just beat you 5-0.
Where your mentality is everything, where Cloud9 are chill, and everything's going really well, so you're in a very calm state of mind for TSM. Like you said.
This is a huge momentum game, Jorby. Massive. TSM have to staunch the bleeding now. This is it. They've got to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be a nearly impossible task.
Remco trying to get back to it. Oh, and Iron Knight squeaks it in. 1-0 TSM on the board.
And they inch back. Remco with the pass, following it up, faking out Torment. You saw Torment was ready for the shot, but he wasn't ready for the pass. And TSM, very early on, strike first.
Explosive. And now, this next kickoff, Torment. That's going to give way for Squishy, and having to make a save as I ignite.
And that little touch so important, Jorby. We saw someone from Cloud9 playing that shark roll in the middle, waiting for that to bounce off the post.
Torment back over to Gimmick. And that's where they've been so good, James. They've been finding those passing lanes, cutting them off in the attacking half. Remco has the save there. Metzenaris moves it quickly down the other side of the pitch. Oh, Metzenaris! It's a rebound off the backboard, and TSM a 2-goal lead.
This is exactly what needed to happen for TSM. A self-pass off the backboard, quick jump, utilization of his boost, perfect. Using up everything in the tank to get that shot, and it was on target. TSM back, and they are ready to play.
And still able to play the ball after the miss on the backboard from Cloud9. Huge from Metzenaris, but Cloud9, oh, it's off the post. They can't deliver. The challenge in midfield, up for it quickly is Torment. I ignite. And feathering his way down as the kick out. Torment, a great pass back over to Gimmick. Oh, Gimmick scores! Torment, what a pass!
As you would say, Jorby, Gimmick has been filthy all weekend long. Passing to himself off the post. Metzenaris couldn't do anything about it. And Gimmick forcing it through.
Cloud9 able to respond, cut the lead in half. And it's looking much more like the first game in this set. And both these teams just throwing punches back and forth. Squishy gets over one. Metzenaris forced up. Has the save. Well, Metzenaris, that side flip might kill him. He does get back to the ball. I ignite there before Squishy. Torment looking on the other side. He doesn't find anybody. Squishy back over to Torment. Just sitting, waiting for it. Squishy, bouncer, looking for the bump. Remco able to be steady and has the save. Metzenaris ignite double commit, but Remco's downfield to continue, and it's an open net for TSM. 3-1.
You could see Torment cheating up. Squishy and Gimmick were both in opposite corners on TSM's side. With Torment missing that, it was wide open, and TSM continue to take it to Cloud9 in Game 3.
Big insurance for TSM. Now off the kickoff, Gimmick gonna take this over to the corner. Metzenaris. That one went back over to Torment. Now again, just trading touches back and forth. Gimmick met by Metzenaris off the ceiling. Remco keeps this one high in the air. Close to the box, he sends it across. Gimmick waiting for it, able to play it out to the corner. I ignite, pressing, wins another challenge, a bouncer off the ramp. Squishy up quickly, but it's owned by Remco. Remco right into Squishy Muffins.
And Squishy, that was such an interesting play from him, staying up there that high, waiting for that Remco ceiling opportunity to shut it down.
And Remco around Gimmick. Remco having to fight Torment off as well. So tough to get out of that corner. I ignite, sitting, waiting for that. Metzenaris is going to be the one to take it back over to Cloud9's half. Gimmick punches this. It's met by Remco, a good read off the back wall.
Remco was the last line of defense there. Had to make that read, and he came up clutch.
And I love the hustle from Metzenaris. Able to challenge in midfield. Off that quick pass from Cloud9, so dangerous. Torment can't get back to that touch. Gimmick tried to force the issue, and he can't. Squishy Rolls that one out. Oh, what a pinch from Metzenaris. Bounces off the ramp, gives TSM some space. Torment, pass over to Gimmick. They move back down the field. Cloud9 still down by 2. Torment sits in front. And ignite, he's got Remco downfield. Remco looking across, and it goes off the backboard. Metzenaris, he steals the corner boost, gets in the way. ignite slows the attack from Cloud9. Gimmick losing to Metzenaris, and ignite winning there in midfield. TSM, a much different story here in game number 3. They've owned the pitch in the last minute or two.
TSM, their experience, determination coming through. They refuse to let Cloud9 run away with this one.
Squishy has the touch in, saved by ignite. Maybe not have been in the net, but it was going to be a dangerous rebound. Now Torment, he takes this again, high ball. C9 intent to take these balls high from their own third. ignite makes a miss. Remco scores. TSM 4 goals.
I love the patience from ignite. A quick turn, he controls it and fakes Gimmick out, and Remco in the middle waiting. He was the one who kick-started that counterattack, and he finishes it. TSM, this was a statement for them.
After Cloud9 scored 5 on you in the last game? Absolutely. 50 seconds. And TSM feeling a little more comfortable now with a 3-goal lead. And if the scoreline holds, which it likely will, you will feel a lot better about 2-1 rather than 3-0 here in this best-of-7 grand final at DreamHack Dallas.
It could have been such a different story, Jorby, had Cloud9 been able to pull this one through, but it's a much more exciting grand final with TSM roaring back.
TSM looking for another goal. Can they match Cloud9's mark? They will. Metzenaris off the backboard again.
Metzenaris with a nasty double tap. That'll likely close this one out in scoring, but look at that play from him around Squishy trying to defend it. TSM slapping around Cloud9. Revenge from game 2.
And they found room on Cloud9's backboard here in game number 3. Couple of rebounds that you might not have expected. And TSM, like you said, James, roaring back into this series. A 5-goal statement. They will not go down easily.
And that is just what the doctor ordered. TSM in a situation that could have been impossible, down 3-0 to Cloud9, who was surging. And what do they do? 5-1. A shellacking.
Just not a ton of outpouring of offense. Cloud9 had the shots. TSM, they were just able to throw everything away. And Metzenaris, this whole series, this whole day, has really just been playing absolutely incredibly. And Remco as well has been a perfect complement. He gets the open net goal here, and it really started, and that's where it got out of reach for Cloud9.
And then this play here, ignite, just such a wonderful pass over to Remco, who started off the assault. Cloud9 overextending a little bit. They couldn't find much on the offensive side of the ball, not much offensive creativity. And then TSM just giving Cloud9 no space. You see Squishy trying to block that backboard bounce, but Metzenaris had him played.
And it's so fitting for two teams that have traded blows back and forth to, well, Cloud9 going to score 5, TSM are going to score 5 right back. So now the next 3 games are all going to be overtime, because that's how Rocket League works this weekend. It's the Wild West, James. And we've had nothing but a spectacle today. This has been no different. We've had incredible shots in this grand final. TSM, the comeback isn't complete. They have one more to tie the series up. And we get underway. Cloud9 want to put this at match point. ignite off the kickoff. Blocked by Torment.
And so we've seen a huge shift in momentum. Game 2, all for Cloud9. Game 3, all for TSM.
In game 1, really, both ways, only 1 goal separating them. And so, ignite around the corner. He wins that challenge. Squishy out to the middle, but it's only to Remco off the backboard. Metzenaris keeps it in front off the ceiling. Followed up again off the backboard. Remco looking, and it's defended by Squishy. C9, counterattack forthcoming. Torment squares up against Metz. ignite can't get it away from Squishy Muffins. And Metzenaris will follow this down. ignite to follow. This is where TSM have to be careful.
Oh, chaos for Cloud9. You saw the team bumping now the miss from Gimmick.
And Squishy picks this up, buys some time. Gimmick coming front, but it's turned away by Metzenaris. ignite going forward, looking for the bump, and ignite scores! TSM on the board!
Another overcommit from Cloud9, and Metzenaris just getting that ball downfield as quickly as possible. Gimmick was back, and he was positioned to make that save, but ignite just a hair width ahead of Gimmick on that one. ignite striking it true.
And I saw him racing towards the box. I thought he was going for the bump onto Gimmick, and instead he's the one who puts it in. TSM, 6 goals in the last 2 games so far. Only 1 for Cloud9, but it's early here in game 4. Metz bounces off the corner. Squishy plays that out in front of the box. Remco back over to ignite, challenged. Metzenaris off the ceiling, he's got the read. Straight down in front of the box. Where's the shot? No one has it, and Gimmick will take it out to the corner.
But now Metzenaris full on boost. He's going to turn around and keep pressuring Cloud9. TSM not giving any ground to Cloud9.
But Remco is trying to stop that quick attack Gimmick. He's going to take that around the corner. Metzenaris, that one just going to go back to Squishy. Pass across, shot too light, and ignite comes in front of Remco to make the save. Gimmick right there, challenged by Metzenaris off the corner. Cloud9 not done yet. Torment, we can only hit it into ignite, who just boosts the whole way to that. Got to touch onto it, but Squishy hits it back to TSM territory. Torment on that challenge. Squishy there in midfield. Punches it off the backboard. Squishy scores! Cloud9 tie!
The Squishy double tap. What a tool to have in your toolkit. Look at the speed from him. ignite just missing the read on the deny. And Squishy showing us why he still has that striker reputation.
And ignite had to go full speed up the ramp and still jump at that. Cloud9, Squishy, who else to step up when Cloud9 needs them?
You know, mostly this weekend it's been Gimmick and Torment, but Squishy, he just has the potential. And he shows us why time after time. And that was a big goal in this game to tie it up for Cloud9.
ignite. Well, Remco, light tap over to Metzenaris in the corner. And now a battle for possession in midfield. Remco and Torment. Metzenaris continuing that press for TSM. Remco's shot forces Gimmick up, and it's a hard ball across the corner. ignite pass over, too close to Gimmick. Cloud9 back over to TSM. And this one over to TSM's corner. Metzenaris and Squishy fighting for the ball. Remco kicks that one towards C9's box. Squishy challenging Metz for the ball. ignite. Too far forward for Remco to go forward.
And I love that play from Squishy, Jarby. He took his time. He saw all players using his vision to make or buy the most time possible for his team and set up success on the clear.
But they have
still
to,
neck and neck.
They have to do it again. Gimmick collects the boost, collects the ball, and now carries it over one. Metzenaris bumps him out of the way. ignite will be able to get it to the corner, but Squishy keeps it in play, can't get it across the box. ignite picks this up. And the challenge by Torment, it's going to be Remco on the turnaround for TSM. Gimmick throws it up against the ceiling, catching it and popping up just a little too high was Torment. ignite around the corner, Squishy booms it back downfield. No one really able to get any kind of presence in each other's half. It's either one chance and you're done, or no chance and you have to try again.
Well, you know, these teams
Are feeling the pressure. The grand finals here in Dallas, they have been battling these past few days to get to this point. Now they're tied with just 30 seconds left on the clock. A massively important game. Nobody wants to make that mistake.
And a massive clear for TSM. That one down. And now ignite picks this up. He's still got, well, he's got nothing left. Remco, light touch. And it'll be an easy clear for Torment. Metzenaris catches it off the ceiling. Calm flying in was ignite off the corner. Torment, he can't find it. Now Remco. Oh, straight in front. TSM score! 5 seconds remaining.
And the seconds winding down. Cloud9 trying to get out alive, but they couldn't. Torment missed that header play, and then the defender in front of net couldn't get the touch. TSM just have to hold on.
Cloud9 need a miracle in game 4. On the kickoff, Squishy gets it to the side wall. Metzenaris makes his job impossible. Ball caught by Torment. Pops it over 1. They're not done. iGnite kills it. TSM tie the series.
And you can't ask for more, Jorby.
Not at all.
Best of 7. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes the distance. It started out so much in favor of Cloud9 before TSM brought it back. And we had a very close game 1, a blowout game 2 for Cloud9, a blowout game 3 for TSM, and now another incredibly close series, tied until the final 5 seconds.
And the goal, the first goal, Metzenaris over to iGnite. Just a beautiful touch from iGnite, barely beating Gimmick on the play.
And then this play here, the double tap from Squishy, that was to equalize. Squishy just making us odd. But then this play, 5 seconds left, Remco with a powerful shot. Had he, hit a weaker shot, that could have easily been saved.
Yeah.
But Remco stepping up, timing his flip, getting a powerful shot right where he needed to.
And iGnite on the back end, on defense, 3 saves. And Cloud9 had 4 shots. And he had a goal and assist to go with it. iGnite, we talk about it all the time, James, how he's a boom or bust player. But when he's booming, TSM is booming. And now, they've tied this series up, down 2-0 at one point. And they forced this tie. We at least go to 6 games in this series, this grand final at DreamHack Dallas.
And we're back even. It's like starting over again. Cloud9 and TSM, just 2 wins separating them from lifting that trophy.
Who will take advantage off the ramp? Squishy, caught by Metzenaris. And up already high was iGnite. In Cloud9 territory, Remco racing against Squishy for that. Coming on the cross was iGnite. The shot blocked by Gimmick. It's a roller off the backboard. iGnite trying to tee it down for his teammate. Not enough. Squishy can't handle this. Now Gimmick has to play it to the corner. Remco has advantage across the box. Squishy, everybody misses. Remco back to the corner. Following close is iGnite. A touch against the back wall. Metzenaris is there, blocked by Gimmick. Metzenaris, he got the touch, but Gimmick was in the way.
Perfect positioning from Gimmick. He knew what Metzenaris was trying to do. Just denied that area. But TSM picking up where they left off.
Remco high against the backboard. Metzenaris blocked by Torment. Remco shot just wide. iGnite following closely. TSM putting the chokehold on the boost. They got the midfield. They got the opposing corners. Remco can't get back to his own touch. Squishy back over to the side. Cloud9 can't get by midfield. Gimmick will try again. And they do find a gap. Torment has that challenge, and iGnite picks this up.
Cloud9 needs Gimmick to get involved in the offense.
Quick pass for Squishy. Up high, off the ceiling. Squishy muffins almost does it. Torment over 1. It's Metzenaris. He has it to Gimmick. Gimmick on the backboard. iGnite, he has the light touch out. Squishy shot. iGniite falls into it. Feathers to the ground. Doesn't matter. Gimmick scores.
Just an absolute pummeling. Cloud9 shot after shot after shot. TSM getting the saves, but in the end, Gimmick sweeps through to clean up, and Squishy was so much of that attack, even that shot coming across his body, getting it on target, forcing the TSM defender to come off the backboard. Squishy doing so much damage.
Latest episode in a budding rivalry on land between these 2 teams. And off the crossbar, no goal. Squishy fighting iGnite for the ball, and iGniite will win. Remco there in midfield. iGniite all over the pitch right now, James.
And iGniite is a difference maker player. We saw him last game beating Gimmick to the ball, that slight touch to get it in the back of the net. Really, iGniite having a good series, but this has been so close. We still need to see which player will step up and be the factor that puts them over the top.
Remco across the side. Remco is no stranger to grand finals, even on the world stage at the RLCS. In this grand final, looking to get his team another land victory here at DreamHack Dallas. iGnight sends it across. 2 minutes to go for TSM in Game 5. Metzenaris off the ceiling, straight down in Torment. He has it and knocks it away.
Metzenaris doing very well from that. It was a difficult situation for him to get much of an opportunity, but that one bouncing straight down. Torment was in a rough position, and now TSM, they're attacking now and looking threatening.
Gimmick was expecting that touch. iGnight hit it back into him. Metzenaris over Gimmick, has to get over Torment. It's around the corner, flying in. Remco, iGnight has the bump. Torment saves the day for Cloud9.
A notorious defender stepping up in that moment. Cloud9's lead preserved.
Remco picks this up on the point for TSM. Cut off by Squishy. Squishy has a break. Squishy off the crossbar. No goal, but it's a loose ball in the box. Metzenaris comes back to it and has the save. TSM are still down, though. They need a goal. They have to break out. Gimmick is going to make it impossible. Remco around the corner. Back to the sidewall. Torment slaps it back in. iGnight back over to Metz. He's cut off by Squishy, sailing towards the net, and it's saved by Remco.
Heroic defense from TSM. The last stand in Game 5. And they are now still within one trophy. They can do this. They just need to turn it around in the final minute.
Up high, Torment. He has Squishy. Squishy, does he have the boost? No. He'll let it go. iGnight already had it. Metzenaris past midfield. Doesn't win the challenge. Squishy, high ball. Remco gets back to his own touch. Still Torment right there. And iGnight knocks it away. Metzenaris loses the challenge in midfield. TSM now losing those challenges. Squishy, he misses there, but they've wasted so much time. Remco, another chance with time expiring. Now Gimmick catches it around the corner. Remco, he's by him. Metzenaris against the corner. Tries to get it across the box, but Squishy makes it hard. Remco back to Metz. Pulled up high. iGnight looking for the read. He doesn't have it. Can Metzenaris keep this in the air? He does for now, but flying through is Squishy, and Cloud9 one game away from being DreamHack Dallas champions.
And Gimmick's defense clinical in those final seconds. We saw Cloud9 being denied time after time. Even their first goal, they had to work so hard to get that in. And in the final seconds, Gimmick playing so cleanly on the back wall, denying the backward pass into the middle, and then challenging the defender on the side. Cloud9 playing a complete game, but still, this is an incredibly close series.
TSM had opportunities across. This is the shot that made the difference. iGnight did everything he could to make up for that first touch.
That last touch from Squishy, you know, he essentially faked the shot, but also killed the ball to set up his teammate for the shot. So Squishy was just the factor. He was the catalyst in that goal.
Cloud9, the fans, you saw the flag, the Cloud9 flag, the crowd, large out there here to watch this grand final. It has been a show today here in day 3. TSM, this is it. No lives left in this grand final. Remco, the tension.
And this has been a marathon, Jorby. These DreamHack events, so testing to the players. Game after game, hours. And it's brutal. But it's all leading to this moment. One game away, Cloud9 ready to close it out.
Will they close this in 6? Will Cloud9 stand proud as the DreamHack Dallas North American champions, or will TSM give them one more shot? Metzenaris missing there. Gimmick gonna pick this up. The follow-up is demoed. That was Torment. And Remco and Metzenaris running into each other here. Squishy caught in between.
That was Squishy. He was the one doing the damage.
And a quick shot blocked by iGnight. iGnight just high off the backboard.
Oh, and you can see Remco was hungry for the demo. He was looking for that. Had he slowed down, that might have been a goal for him. He would have been able to read it off the backboard. So that time, that overcommitment for the demo really costing TSM.
And now TSM are in need of finding the gap here is Cloud9. Metzenaris, he can't find it. The midfield, tough to find room as Gimmick plays it away again. Metzenaris gets the touch for Remco on his way back. But Torment was already up for it.
That was a double commit from Cloud9. TSM, we saw the fake from Remco there. He wanted to let that one roll through into the net.
And I saw Ignite going for that bump as well as Gimmick was able to flip back into it. Pass over to Mets, cut off by Torment. Cloud9 are always up for these passes against TSM. The ball saved by Remco. The loose one in front from Gimmick. And it's so tough to get by Cloud9 right now, winning again in midfield. Ignite, can he handle this? Well, he bumps into Remco on his way back. Metzenaris, he's got some space, but that's going to be a give for Cloud9.
And these teams so well matched. Every game, it seems like a battle for control of the field. TSM not ready to give up just yet. They want to force game 7.
Another shot thrown by the wayside. Metzenaris. 3 minutes left to make it happen. Metzenaris, his shot blocked by Torment. TSM. No good there. Torment clears it down the field. Ignite has to roll it out to the corner. It's tough back to Torment. And now hit back over. Gimmick will take it out to midfield. Remco wanted that boost. Gimmick will take the ball, but Metzenaris grabs it off the challenge from Gimmick, and it's just chaos over in the third. Coming down Remco to knock it away. Can he get back to his own touch? He has to, and he can't. Half the game to go in game 6. No one's scoring yet. If Cloud9 are the ones to do it, it could be the end for TSM. Bouncer off the ramp. Pass from Torment. Shot from Gimmick. Too light. He was looking for Torment on the pass.
Gimmick was cheating up just a bit. The pass behind him. But a good thought from the Cloud9 offense as they continue to rev up.
Metzenaris around the corner. Torment, can he find his way across the box? Remco, he can't make it happen. Gimmick scores! Cloud9, they're on the board!
Torment refusing to let this play die. He sees Remco, and that was the perfect 50-50. Gimmick with an easy cleanup.
Cloud9, a minute and 53 seconds currently are all what separates them from a DreamHack Dallas championship.
They did it in Atlanta. Can they do it here in Dallas?
Back then known as the Muffin Men. And a big Muffin Man himself, Squishy Muffins himself, with the save. Ignite, back to this. And it was a hard 3 days for TSM, an unlikely path to get to this grand final. They fought for every inch. It was not easy. Squishy on the turnaround, hits up 1-0 across the demo. Gimmick just gonna steal the boost, let Remco try to get by him. Back to the corner, Metzenaris. That's straight down for Torment. Torment, can he go through? Ignite to Squishy! Clear the next! Cannonball coming! Cloud9 score!
And the battering ram of Torment. He says, no, you cannot clear the ball. I'll set it up for my teammate yet again.
2 goals. Huge insurance. TSM. 1 minute to get it together. Gimmick. He's been insane all weekend. And he's doing it again. He spends more time in a single series than I think I ever have in my Rocket League career. And Remco kicks that one back downfield. Squishy back over to Gimmick. If a Cloud9 get a 3rd goal right here, it may be what sends TSM to their grave. 38 seconds remaining. Ignite, Metzenaris, too close together. Remco. Now if you're TSM, oh my goodness, Squishy pulling off of Remco, making him look silly.
Burning so much time with that air dribbling it backwards
And getting
keep away.
Unbelievable around the ramp. 15 seconds, James. Metzenaris. Back to Ignite. Can they get some time to get 2 goals? Cloud9 clear it again. 5 in. Not gonna happen. Off the crossbar and in. Squishy Muffins. The Muffin Men. Cloud9. 3 goals. Your DreamHack Dallas champions.
Unbelievable from Cloud9. It's over. 1 second on the clock. Doesn't matter. 3-goal lead. They have it on lock. Cloud9, your DreamHack Dallas champions.
An performance by both teams. Back and forth this series went. Punch for punch, blow for blow. Cloud9 scores 5, TSM scores 5. 1-goal games, shot count even.
It was a blast to watch. It seemed like Cloud9 was just going to stomp TSM, but TSM responded. They made this a series, even these final 2 games, neck and neck.
Cloud9 walking over to that DreamHack Dallas trophy. A long 3 days, a marathon. DreamHacks are not easy for any team. They fought hard. Give it up for Cloud9!
Cloud9 taking the victory here in pretty convincing fashion. 4-2 coming out from them, their very first major here since their world championship at season 7.
And this is perfect for them to lead up into that season number 7, man. Cloud9, we talk about the greatest team in Rocket League history, and people say that's taking toss. They have the 2 world titles, but Cloud9 has just tied them with majors at 4 victories, and who knows? They might get that 2nd world championship.
And what a stellar performance from all of them coming together as a team, making it look like Muffin Men back in the day. Amazing.
Man, I swear, games 1 and 2, I thought I was watching Space Jam 2. These dunks, Torment comes out,
Right.
he gets the dunk, then Squishy gets the dunk. It's a 5-1 game, but TSM, they battled back in games 3 and 4, but that's against the whole entire crowd, so credit to TSM to make it a series, but at the end of the day, Cloud9 was too much.
And huge shout out to Squishy there in that last series. We were talking about how much Gimmick has been performing, but it really felt when the pressure was on, the whole roster was performing, but Squishy specifically had a heck of a series.
It was so funny because we were talking about Squishy pretty much this whole entire weekend that, like, we didn't really see him a lot. And we're like, we know he can do stuff, but we haven't seen it yet. And that's exactly what Cloud9 needed at the perfect time. Squishy Muffins having the series of his life. It was an amazing, amazing tournament for all of Cloud9.
As we get them here slowly but surely working things in to find our champions of the DreamHack Pro Circuit. And the second DreamHack that we have here, it is going to be Cloud9 joining us. Torment
well done,
on
boys.
the mic. Well done. Congratulations on the victory. How did it feel? Did you have a lot of confidence going into the series? Because clearly the execution was there.
Yeah, it felt really good. We basically just executed our game plan like as perfectly as we could. Besides that game 3 and 4, got a little sloppy, but we pulled it back, and I couldn't be happier.
So what about game number 1, the first goal of the entire series, where you dunk, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Remco, like, off the back wall. Like, is that exactly how you want to start a series?
It feels pretty good. Can't complain, for sure. I mean, as long as we score first, it usually helps the morale and, helps us, lead it into the rest of the game. And we were really good this tournament, I feel, at keeping leads. So once we got that first goal, we just kept going.
And speaking about keeping leads, that's what I want to talk about. Is that last game we saw Squishy just air dribble it back and keep possession. How important was that just to keep the flow and to have possession the entire game?
Yeah, that was just a big time kill right there. Like the last minute, once we got that 2-goal lead, we literally just killed time, made sure we didn't overextend because we didn't need to. And that's basically what we did.
So in 3 weekends from now, it's the Season 7 World Championship. Is this exactly how you want to go into that one?
I hope so. If we feel like this, I think we can win it again. We just have to hope we stay consistent and yeah, we can pull it off.
What does the life of Cloud9 kind of look like between now and then? On a training level, do you take a break? Like, what do you guys make happen here to go into Season 7 Worlds?
Yeah, we just take probably a few days off, and then we get right back in the scrims, and then we go to New Jersey and hope for the best.
Well, we got to move on here to our slightly second segment as we have ourselves not only just the DreamHack Dallas Award itself, we actually are giving away an MVP here at this event in a beautiful, beautiful belt buckle.
Yes, I'm going to show this off. This is from Texas RL, this giant belt buckle. It looks fantastic. So Texas RL, they're grassroots community TO, and they've been around. They've helped DreamHack through Dallas, through all these DreamHacks. They're all working on it. So kudos to them, but this is for the MVP. And the MVP is Gimmick for the entire
Come over
tournament.
here, Gimmick. Oh.
So here you go, Gimmick. And take the headset as well from Turtle.
We got more than that. We got a real trophy too, but that was just Rocket League, or excuse me,
There you go.
Texas
Oh, look at
RL.
that. We even got another one. Look at that. You get 2
We're
trophies.
tangling.
All right, here. Have Squishy hold it for you if you need to.
The mix and match over here.
But Gimmick all tournament long, he was just going ham. I felt like Squishy, like in this final, was amazing. But Gimmick, he got them here to this final, and he was playing out of his mind. But Gimmick, for you, what is it like when you go up for an aerial and just fake it and everyone gets fooled? We saw it 5 or 6 times where you jump up and then boost back down on the ground and take a power shot.
Honestly, I don't remember except for that one. But, I mean, I take advantage of it every time. Like, I know what the other players are going to think I'm going to do, so I try and do the opposite.
And then we see plays like this.
Yeah.
When you get passes like that, how easy is it?
Honestly, I mean, that was very intentional at the time. I remember I called it because I was going to take a shot, and then Squishy hit it, and somehow he hit it like that, and I just got an even better shot.
Yeah, I just want to say on my level here is, a little pleb in the champion world of Rocket League, watching you go up for some of those fakes and the manipulation you had on a mental level throughout the entirety of this tournament was very, very impressive, Gimmick. So thank you for, putting on a clinic, it felt like, throughout all 3 days here.
Thanks, man. I don't know, what can I say? By the dominance, Cloud9, go.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey,
that was
buy
the
the
first
wheels
time I
too,
was
right?
using it.
Buy everything. Might as well.
I
Yeah,
mean,
why not? Buy it all. Buy it all.
Banner, everything. Get it all there in the esports shop. You can get that there for the World of Rocket League. But congratulations once more here, Cloud9, for winning DreamHack Dallas. You guys can go ahead and go to the stage. I know you guys got a lot of fans in there waiting.
Please
Take
take all your
trophies.
hardware.
And,
Take it all.
Thank you.
and make sure to go
Wait.
celebrate here.
Cheers.
All right, guys, go to the stage. Have fun.
Thank you.
Woo. Now that,
Ooh.
tell you on the tournament right there. Cloud9 looking amazing.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Turtle, sorry we had to steal your mic, man.
I'd rather have them talk to me. I'm just going to say some stuff anyway, so.
Yeah. We take the players that are still good enough to remain in the RCS.
Wow, really? That's how it's going to end?
That's where you throw it back at me and just be like,
Oh,
where?
my.
Didn't you just admit you're champ? Like, you just, yeah, no, it's a...
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, but no, this moment is not about us. It's about those young men on your screen. They absolutely brought it here this weekend. And as you said, kind of putting up that argument, is Dignitas really the greatest Rocket League team to ever exist?
And also, we were talking about energy and vitality, that #1 seed, the #2 seed. Cloud9 coming in as that #4. They take this title. I would say they have to be favorites going into the World Championship at this point because they proved when on stage that they can win it.
I felt like the whole time they were just in the shadow. Like, people almost like forgot about them at first, and then all of a sudden they came out of nowhere, the only team performing the way we expected and just obliterating everybody in their path.
And now a 4th piece of hardware. Now they get the rims as well from DreamHack Dallas for the Pro Circuit. But what a run for Cloud9. They also get to take out Dignitas, who won League as well. And again, they do it in a 4-1 fashion. That has to feel good.
It's got to feel great. Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it there. It's not like it was an easy path and trek here towards the first place position for Cloud9, that they went through some absolute titans, and even more so there with the DreamHack champions themselves.
But these guys, that's exactly what you want. We saw a lot of these World Championship teams bow out early in this tournament. Only 3 made it to the bracket stage. Cloud9 was the only one left when we got to the top 4. But they proved their worth here.
And if this is any sign of how Worlds is going to go, or any other land, then do we even predict anymore? I don't even know.
It's going to be hectic, man. It's going to be hectic going into that World Championship.
Well, guys, I want to give you a couple more lines here just to, recap on what was your, biggest moments, the kind of, highlights here. What was one of the craziest, I feel like, Rocket League events that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I want to give some kudos out to Mouse Sports and Evil Geniuses. Both those Rival Series teams making the bracket, and Evil Geniuses go into the top 4 for the first time. Kudos to them, and I love that DreamHack magic. We didn't see it on day 1, but we definitely got it days 2 and 3.
And we can't forget about TSM coming in all the way to the grand finals, doing a great job, and just the sportsmanship. Everybody in the community, big fans of each other, rooting each other on, and the OCE boys as well, coming in clutch.
What is important to note that though DreamHack Dallas has come to an end, it is not the end of competitive Rocket League. We still have a lot of things to be looking forward to. First, we have the Season 7 World Championship there, June 21st through the 23rd.
Yes, the Prudential Center in New Jersey, in my backyard, so you guys better buy your tickets. and I hope to see you there.
And it's not done after that. We got ourselves a DreamHack Valencia. We'll be there on July 5th through 7th, so be sure to be able to check out that and see whether or not Cloud9 has the opportunity to defend their newly earned title.
Yes, let's not forget that the top 4 from here, they got invites over to that. And we also have DreamHack Montreal later in the year as well. So many events coming up for Rocket League.
And then beyond that, we have to thank those who made DreamHack Dallas a actual possibility here. There were tons of people, but of course, it's got to go out to DreamHack and Psyonix for producing so much there. Chipotle, BF Goodrich, esportsmanagement.com, and Monster. And here with some closing words here, Turtle, anything you got left to say here on your first major broadcast?
Oh, man. It's nice being behind the scenes. I appreciate the roast. And, you know, if the crowd was half as good at the next of the tournaments, then I just can't wait to be there and feel the energy.
You did a great job, Turtle, but the fans did a better job. This crowd was absolutely amazing here at DreamHack Dallas, and I just can't wait for New Jersey, man.
Yeah, it makes you, this crowd definitely makes any European team intimidated about the World Championship, because if I learned anything at Dallas is that they know, and North America knows how to back their team. Again, thank you so much to each and every one of you who tuned in over the past 3 days. It's been amazing Rocket League, and we will catch you at our Season 7 World Championship.